So here we go. The semi-final between Belgium and India as both teams begin. And here we go. India gets the first opportunity to strike in the 15th second, but thwarted by the Belgium defender as the pressure being put on the Belgium half, and it's wide. Belgium in possession of the ball. That's a high ball, and now the pressure on the Indian side as Belgium looking to thwart the opportunity. And this one, once again, in the Indian half, it's hit and it's just wide, and it's probably a penalty corner in the 20th. In the first minute, Belgium get an opportunity. It deflected off the foot of the defender. It was a stick check, perhaps. So Belgium get ready to strike first, a bit of pressure on the Indian side. It's hit hard, and will this go inside? And Belgium have struck in the first minute, and now the pressure is on the Indian half. It was hit straight and it went through the legs of the goalkeeper, and no chance for anyone to react before any of the defenders could come running in. The goal had been made. So Belgium lead 1-0. And now Indians would look to square it all before the pressure goes, and once again the Indians, all the pressure on the Belgium side now as they look, as the ball has been thwarted towards the pitch side, and now it's back in the midfield as the passing in the parcel has been begun. You give a penalty corner and a goal in the first minute, and you know the side which has conceded the goal will have to do something special. One goal is enough. If Belgium can resist, they are in the finals. Now it's up to India to equalize or make it even better. As now the Belgium making sure that the Indians don't get possession of the ball. Smart work. Just taking their time, making sure that the Indian defense is under pressure. And this time it's a high ball, but it was well kept. So now a bit of ball battle in the midfield. Once again the ball being passed around to Harmanpreet Singh from Rupinder Singh. This time right on the edge of the pitch. As you can see, every Belgian player converging on one Indian player. They know they have a lead. It's up to India to equalize. And this time it's a high ball and it's gone towards it's a high ball, so it's wide. First 3.5 minutes and a bit of pressure, and what will be the coach thinking? Will he make quick substitutions? getting his best players on the field, making sure everyone is well hydrated. Now a scramble for the ball on the Belgium side, but the Belgium have been able to keep the Indian attack off them. Now another mid-pitch ball exchange. It's a smart work by the Belgium players, just making sure that they keep passing the ball to the other and making the Indians run and tire them out so that when the opportunity comes to score a goal, there are not too many Indian players near their goal posts. This is really smart work. This time it's once again, and will that be another opportunity for a penalty corner for Belgium? It looks like as if no, that's just a free hit. Six Belgium players on the Indian side, but another smart work, just passing the ball from one end to the other and putting pressure on the Indian defense. Indians haven't been able to get the possession of the ball, and are the external pressures telling on them? Once again, they well defended and it's gone wide. A bit of exaggeration about the wins of the Indian teams in the quarterfinals, moving to the semi-finals. Will the external pressure tell? Well, that we will know soon. But that's a lot of time. Still 51 minutes to go in this match, so a lot of time remaining as far as a result is concerned. But Belgium certainly have the upper hand. All you need is one mistake from either side, and you can concede a goal and put them under pressure. This time, the Indians now playing, passing the parcel. Too many Belgian fielders around them, and it will be difficult to even get into that side. So they have to be very smart about as to how they go about passing the ball. This time, another opportunity, fast running, but it's gone wide. Possession of the ball on the Indian side, real fast work. I'm making sure that this time it's gone towards the end of the pitch and it's hit him on the leg, but it's outside the team. This time inside the goal, and is it an upper? No, it's just deflected. Are they looking for a review? Yes, they're looking for a review. For so India have reviewed the decision. A huge moment in the game. If India gets the penalty corner, they can equalize in the first 6.5 minutes. It hits. It has hit the leg of the defender as the ball was being deflected inside. It was hit hard. It hit the Belgium's defender's stick. So, what will be the decision of the third umpire, the video umpire? And it's a penalty corner for India. In fact, yeah, a huge opportunity. So can they take advantage of this, make it equal, and make sure that Belgium doesn't have an advantage when they go for a break after the first 15 minutes. So India retain their review and a huge opportunity to strike. Excellent work done in that, putting pressure. So here we go. This goes in. Well, it's gone wide and it's defended. And India miss an important review, but they get another opportunity. Another penalty corner for India. There was a bit of scrambling for the ball, but it hit the defender's leg once again. So here we go again. Another opportunity for India to strike. This time makes no mistake, and India have equalized in the first 6 minutes and 40 seconds, and the score is 1-all. And that's a great opportunity for them. A huge equalizer in the first half, in the first 15 minutes, and this one, just like Srijesh, the Belgium keeper had no chance. It was hit with absolute along the ground, through the legs, and a 1-all opportunity, and now an opportunity to take the lead into the first half. This will certainly calm the nerves of the coach and the bench, who will be coming in soon for substitutions. And now once again, this time it's gone wide, and they had an appeal, but it's been neglected. Now the Indians putting pressure on the Belgium half. This time in the D, scrambling for the ball inside, a bit of scramble, and it's once again deflected. So lot of Indian and Belgium fielders crowding around the ball. The Belgium under a bit of pressure, and the score is 1-all after the first 6 minutes and 20 seconds. 7 minutes and 20 seconds. This time it's a high ball towards the Indian side, but possession to the Indians now. Running across the field with great alacrity, and they seem to be in a hurry, but it's here we go again. Another opportunity for India to strike. This time in the half, and that's a second goal by Akashdeep Singh, and India have taken the lead from 1-0 to 2-1, and it's a review by Belgium. It's an umpire's review. The goal may be neglected. Then it come off the stick. That's a huge review taken by the umpire. It was hit towards the D, and it was hit with the back stick into the goal, and the umpire immediately went for a review. Hit off the back stick, and did it hit the foot of the goalkeeper? Good skills, and just past the goalkeeper's foot, and India get and they retain the goal. It's a huge moment in the game. Now the Belgium under a bit of pressure. So once again a bit of mid-pitch battle. It's the Belgium team which will have to work a bit harder to make sure that they take every opportunity that comes their way. Well, let's see what happens in the next remaining 6 minutes and 10 seconds. Every second counts. Now the Belgium fielders, everybody on the Indian side, a bit of ball skills being shown, but it's deflected far, and this time it's gone wide. So 5 minutes 53 seconds remain on the clock. As the Belgium fielder looking to equalize once again.
It's 7:15.
A bit of mid-pitch battle going on between the two teams. Everything happening on the Indian side. But you can't relax because there's still a lot of time remaining in this match. Through the goal, everything happening on the Indian side, and it's gone wide. So Indians survive an important scare in this particular match. Now Indians have the possession of the ball again. Everyone gathering towards the Belgium goal. A bit of ball battle happening. This time it's hit wide. Indians get the possession of the ball again. Rupinder Singh, and it's high ball taken, and it's an opportunity for India. It's a penalty corner. Probably that's what the umpires is saying, and is Belgium. He's refusing a referral. It was a high stick and a bit of stick check inside the circle, and Indians have another opportunity for a penalty corner. So great work done. Eliciting an error from the Belgium side, and now India have an opportunity to kill this game in the first 15 minutes. As we see the two players get ready, another opportunity, strikes and misses. So 4 minutes to go in the first 15 minutes. Now, yeah, that's gone wide. That was an excellent save by the goalkeeper. He was well prepared for the fast strike of Rupinder Singh. As 3 minutes 20 seconds remain in the first 15 minutes of the first 15 minutes, and this time it's gone wide. And once again, now Belgium has the possession of the ball, and they run towards the Indian side. 2.5 minutes remain, just under 3 minutes remain in the first 15 minutes of the first 15 minutes. A high ball, and it's gone outside the field of play. And now a bit of change happening. Fast substitutions being made by both the coaches. As the Indians now putting pressure. 2 minutes remain as we come to the end of the first 15 minutes, and India have a lead of 2-1 in this semi-final match. Still, the hype created around this match would have put pressure on them, and I don't know what was the big deal of India reaching a semi-final in this particular tournament. They would have reached anyways. No one doubts that. But you have to create a bit of hype to get the coverage and viewership. So here we go. 1.5 minutes remain in the first 15 minutes. Can they just have possession of the ball? I think it's a 50-50 possession. No team has had a greater advantage in this match. A high ball, well collected, and now the Belgium fielders once again running towards the Indian side. This time it was another high stick check, but outside the circle. As Belgium gets possession of the ball, looking to put pressure. Now under a minute remaining, and the clock is coming down fast. Once again, a pitch battle, but time hardly remains, and they have to do it very fast if they have any opportunity of taking a lead, or for Belgium to equalize it, as time runs out in the first 15 minutes. Now a bit of time consumption being happening, time wasting happening. It's Belgium who's under pressure, but a lot of time remaining in this match. Anything is possible in this particular sport and in this particular match. It's hit hard, but it's off and it's wide. As under 10 seconds remain, Belgium looking to perhaps get a penalty corner in these last 2 minutes. But that's the end of the first 15 minutes, and we shall take a short break. So we are back live for the last 15 minutes of the first half as India take a 2-1 lead, and the coaches on both sides egging them on, especially the Belgium coach giving them a pep talk as to what can happen in the next 15 minutes of this match. As the players take a bit of refreshments. A pep talk being given by the captain on either side as the players get ready to come back into the match. So we are back live for the next 15 minutes of the first half, an important 15 minutes for both the teams as they get ready. India have a 2-1 lead in the first 15 minutes in the first quarter, as it's often said. Both the coaches look a bit tense as we get back live again, and it looks as if the plan is to keep possession of the ball as long as possible, making sure that you keep the pressure on your opponent's half as the ball gets deflected off. And India, and we have a restart in the match. This time it's high taken, and now pressure being put on the Belgium side. Once again, a high ball and a bit of pass in the parcel happening, keeping possession of the ball and circle penetrations. As long as you can do that, you have a chance of scoring a goal or eliciting an error from the opposition. And it seems that the plan is to keep possession of the ball as long as possible, take it slow and methodical, and make sure that the Belgium side has possession of the ball as they run at the frantic pace trying to equalize. They are the ones under pressure. They have a 2-1 disadvantage at this point, and all the action happening on the Indian side now. Now Belgium looking to get a mistake, and it's a penalty corner for Belgium. They finally put the opponents under pressure and an opportunity to not only equalize but take a lead. It hit the stick inside. It was a stick check. It was enough for the umpire to get a penalty corner. But that's something you can't avoid in hockey. Penalty corners will happen no matter what happens. The rules are framed in such a manner that it always works against if the opponent is smart enough to get the ball inside. You will always end up conceding a penalty corner, or as if you take a review. So Belgium gets ready. So we all get ready again to equalize. This time it's gone through. Once again it's deflected, and another penalty corner for Belgium. It came off the foot of the defender, I suppose, as they came running in. It hit him on the knees, and once again a strict check near the goal, and another penalty corner conceded. So in the second minute of the second quarter, and this time it's hit, and it's another penalty corner conceded by Belgium. And is India looking for a review now? The coach looks a little less tense. Once again the same mistake, stick check deflected. So is 3. This time it hits in, and it's gone wide. And well, that was 3 out of 3 opportunities, you can say, wasted by Belgium. They had 3 big opportunities, but it hit the stick and it went wide. And now can Indians take advantage of this lapse and get their penalty corners in check as they run towards the ball? Once again keeping possession, keeping it on their side, and this time an opportunity to score a goal. A bit of scrambling for the ball, but the umpire says keep playing. And now a bit of conversation between the umpire and the player, and the umpire might go for a referral, probably not. As the goalkeeper scrambled for the ball, but the pressure is on the Belgium side. Still a lot of time remain. 12 minutes remain till the end of the first half.
It's 7:30.
India have almost 50% possession of this game so far. The possessions hardly matter if you lose the match. And it's a close possession, 54-46. I had predicted 50-50 even without the art. And Belgium get a 4th penalty corner, but they have wasted 3 opportunities. But that's the irony. If it was the Indian side wasting 3 opportunities, we would have been harsh on them. But if it's your opponent, no problem. They get a fourth opportunity, keeping the pressure on the Indian side. Well, luck strike for them the fourth time. They've got in the first 3.5 minutes, they got almost four opportunities. Can they do it this time? Once again, getting ready. This time it's hit hard, and Belgium have done it. They got so in the fourth opportunity, Belgium. It was smart work. It was not too high. It was along the ground. It was at a high pace, and Belgium have equalized in the second quarter in the first 3.5 minutes, and this game is alive back again. Not one team letting go of any opportunity. This time it was along the ground to the left of right of the goalkeeper, and he had no opportunity at the speed at which the ball came. No defender had any opportunity as we get ready for the play again. Well, it's an equalizing opportunity, so still which team can go into the finals is something that we'll know very soon, but well, it's 50-50 for both sides. If you're able to do 2-all in the first 20 minutes of the match. As now Belgium gets possession, they will look to take a lead in this in the first half. You could have a 3-3 opportunity or 3-2 opportunity on either of the sides. Either way, it's difficult to predict which side has a higher chance of taking the lead and the opportunity. As possession of the ball now firmly in the Belgium hands, a 50-50 possession. And now the Belgium getting frantic, taking opportunities. And this time it was deflected and well deflected by the goalkeeper. Once again wide, and it's 2-all in the first 4.5 minutes of the second quarter and the first 21 minutes of the first half as the players get back, as the ball goes out of field of play. As we get ready, a high ball, and this time it's too high, so it's no opportunity for anyone to take any kind of lead. And now Belgium getting frantic. They know they can take lead in the first half, but another team is willing to give an inch. Of course, it's a semi-final of a tournament. When you reach the semi-final, you are a good team, and your past laurels are irrelevant. Even if Belgium are the world champions, it's irrelevant because it's a fresh start. It's a fresh tournament. As once again the possession of the ball goes back to India, they'll be looking for a 3-2 or a 4-2 opportunity and trying to kill the game in this, but you can't do that. It's not that straightforward. Once again, India in possession of the ball, a bit of skills being shown, and bit of ball chasing happening for Belgium now. This time it's hit wide through the half, and pressure being put as the first 22 minutes of this match is coming to an end. As we get ready, once again the ball in India's possession, everything happening on the Belgium half. Can they make it 3-2 in this particular match, or will Belgium make it 3-2? Let's see what happens as we are now just 7 minutes 50 seconds away from the first half, from the first half, first 30 minutes of this match into the D, and that's deflected outside, but once again in the hand of the Indian fielder and through, but Are they going for a review this time? No. Through once again the ball in the Indian side, pressure being put on the Belgium defense into the D, flick, and once again deflected far and wide. And Belgium have been careful enough not to concede the parameters which are for a penalty corner, stick check or hit on the leg. They have been smart enough to not do that. Now Indians still in possession of the ball, keeping up the pressure. Anything is possible in this match now. And even the circle penetrations are not too far apart. Nothing can separate these two teams. It's just one error once again in the D, possession of the ball inside the circle. Indians keeping up the pressure, running at frantic pace, and it's gone wide. All the pressure on the Belgium defense. 2-all is the score. We are coming to the end of the first half. And it's once again inside and it's deflected off the goalkeeper. So, really well done by everyone. The goalkeeper had to be alert. It was just a small deflection and it missed everyone. Now, Belgium keeping up the pressure, but India with the possession of the ball again, running at frantic pace, a bit of skills being shown in the middle of the pitch, taking advantage of a thin Belgium defense through the side, and it's gone wide. And it's a free hit. Here we go again. So much happening once again wide. And India have gone for the review this time. A bit of a stick check being shown. So let's see what the third umpire says. It's called for a stick check. Let's see if India can retain the referral or the review as they get ready for a penalty corner. As we see what happened, it was a double stick check, I suppose, inside the D, and it might go in India's favor as he was trying to deflect the ball towards the goal and it was deflected outside the field of play. Still, decision has not come, decision pending. The original decision was that it wasn't a penalty corner. So here we go as the Indians get ready for their penalty corner opportunity. But what will the third umpire or the video umpire finally say? Still taking his time as the clock has stopped. As 5.5 minutes remain in this match. And it's an appeal and the Indians have been deprived and they have lost their review. So they lose the referral, an important moment in the game. So the original decision was upheld of the umpire, but they don't have time to reflect on that. They need to gather their wits and come back and make sure that they keep the possession going, keep the pressure going. It was certainly a close call as far as stick check is concerned, but they have their own logic and their own rules. So the referral is rejected and lost. But the pressure has to be kept on in this situation as Indians once again get possession of the ball as under 4.5 minutes remain for this particular match. High ball, well deflected. Just 4 minutes remain, 4 minutes 18 seconds in this match as we'll be going to the first half at 2 all and make it an exciting second half. Any team's game, which team can keep up the pressure will be the team which will have the results in their favor. As once again Belgium get ready. Just taking out the time, wasting a bit of time. As they run through the Indian defense, a relatively thin Indian defense, and a penalty corner given to Belgium, and an opportunity in the closing moments of the first half to take a lead. It was a stick check just on the edge of the circle, and the umpire has given it in the favor of the Belgium team. And they're calling it for outside the circle, but outside the D, but they don't have a review, so it doesn't work, and it's in favor of the Belgium team. Fifth opportunity in this particular half, in this particular match, and can the Belgium take a lead? And they take it wide. Another penalty corner, a sixth penalty corner given. There's a bit of an injury. It was hit right on the knee of the runner, and the penalty corner has been taken away, I suppose. So it's a reversal of the decision, and the coach doesn't look happy. He's on his haunches now. He doesn't look happy. As once again we start again. Harmanpreet Singh in control of the ball. India have, I think, escaped. It's a huge Houdini escape, huge moment in the game as the penalty corner was taken back by the umpire. It's a big moment in the game. And as we come to the end of the first half, the first 30 minutes of this match at 2 all, it's going to be an extremely exciting second half as Belgium probably wasted 4 of the 5 penalty corners they got, or 3 of the 4 penalty corners, legal penalty corners they got. And this is where I like the sport. The umpires can take a decision. They don't think too much. They're on their feet. They know what are the rules. They're aware of the rule book and they're aware of their own responsibilities, which umpires in other sports, well, they can sleep and they still won't know what are the rules. As once again an exciting grapple on the Indian side, but the ball is taken out of fielder play and we start again. Pressure on both sides, but more so on the Belgium side as a lot of penalty corners were, let's say, wasted. You get 4 opportunities, you at least strike in 2, but that's the nature of the game. Sometimes we don't get the power to hit. As just under 2 minutes remain for this particular half, a high ball and it's gone wide.
It's 7:45.
Once again Belgium putting pressure on the Indian half as a 2-all score welcomes the teams. Will it welcome the team as 1 minute remain? India a thin, this time through the goal into the, as they grapple for the ball, and there's an appeal and it's a penalty corner given to India, and the Belgium team are referring, but the umpire, it seems, has a bit of a conversation between the player and the umpire. Umpire says, I'll go for the referral. You cannot argue too long with the umpire or you will be given a card. Of course, they look unhappy because they might concede a lead in this match. It's a huge, once again, a big decision. As we see the grapple for the ball, the belt, as the goalkeeper tried frantically to defend, and it's a difficult angle because it was all happening. Another opportunity for India as we get ready. Can they take a lead? Yes, they can take. It went wide. So India also wastes important penalty corner opportunity. It went wide. It was a close goal, but it was wide as the clock counts down and the score remains at 2-all as we come to the end of the first 30 minutes of this match. An important moment in the game. Well, a bit of tumbling across, but it was outside the circle and it's all fine. And we start again. Once again, Belgium trying to take most of the opportunities and it's gone wide. As we come to the end of the first half. Through the goal, well done by the goalkeeper, deflects it outside. It was hit and it's the end of the first half and the scores are 2-all as an exciting second half awaits for both the teams. So this ends this morning's live commentary. The scores are 2-all and let's see what happens as the team go in for a break before the first half begins.